Is this thing on? What is the messy boy?
Looks a messy bottom.
Live, we're here. It's all happening. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's UCR live for another week.
Was that a little stabbing motion you made there, Stephen, at the beginning?
That's me waving. I was getting all excited. I was trying to be Kermit the Frog. It's a Muppet Show, yay! Like that kind of that kind of moment. You know, oh my Lanta, I know I'm crazy. I'm going crazy.
Crazy girl.
So
crazy.
I'm a crazy girl. You're crazy girl.
You're so
I
dirty.
know.
You're crazy. As you can see, we have a long lost guest with us today. Speaking of crazy girls, Mr. Coda, you're back in the house. Hey girl, how you doing?
I'm fucking doing. I mean, life.
You are living.
Haven't been here for about 187 pounds.
Yeah.
So just gotta brag about that a little bit.
Brag away,
on my
girl.
Camera. But yeah, I'm just living life, trying not to have a mental breakdown every day, and staying away from alcohol. So good.
Hey, so what? Tell us what you cocaine and X-Lax?
What?
Cocaine and X-Lax? Yeah,
yes,
you too.
That's it. There it is.
Oh, look, we have someone very excited.
And it's Christopher.
Thank you, Christopher.
Christopher says hello. My God.
Thank you.
He's watching live. He's here. He's come back from his holiday. I'm back from my holiday. It's like a whole big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a holiday.
Who's returning bottles and
Who's
cans?
got pots and pans going?
Oh, hold on.
It's you? Okay. I was like, someone's alive. There we go.
Look, she's at the recycling center.
So Dakota's alive. How's Jeffrey?
Is it the pigeons? Are the pigeons? Are the pigeons dead? Did you kill them?
One flew away. Frankie. Oh my God.
Oh, it's Puppy.
It's a puppy. It's my puppy.
She got a new dog, people. She got a new dog.
I did get a new dog. I lost a pigeon.
So you replaced it with a dog?
Yeah. They say pigeons always come back. I guess they fucking don't.
Like,
learn that lesson.
Did you ever see that TikTok of the duck? It's like, this is my duck's first swim, and she takes it out and puts it in the lake, and it just fucking jets, and it's gone. It's gone. We'll have to find it. I'll post it on our page. But she's like, yay! That's not Barry. She's like, Barry, Barry! Screaming into the duck as this duck accelerates, or like, because you know how fast ducks move on water. It's like run, swoosh, she gone down.
My pigeon was out. I was running around outside cooing at it. Everybody probably thought I was on drugs. I'm like, it did not come back.
She's not. Yeah. Well, look, they're pretty resourceful. I mean, they've got it. Like, they survive.
Yeah,
they find they're like
that bitch is out there messing around in Cleveland.
She probably is.
She's
probably getting fucked up.
Taking it to the streets. She's like,
that's right.
She's got all the baby daddies.
That little pigeon leg out. She's like,
all of a sudden you're gonna have like baby pigeons on your stoop.
Oh my gosh.
Please look, I cannot look after them. Their name is Please regurgitate every 4 minutes.
You're gonna be a grandma. How amazing would that be?
Pigeon grandma.
I'm sending them to your house, Jeffrey.
No, he's got enough.
Listen, I will boil those motherfuckers and make a stew and send them back.
People actually eat pigeon, and I was like kind of shocked by that.
I'm not going to eat it.
Jeffrey.
What?
Yeah, Jeffrey has his own drama. Can you please fill us in on Rodent Gate 2023?
Tell us the tea, bitch.
So what happened was, Dickie Jockey and Showboat Ricky, they have taken up residency in the house, in the attic and in the wall, which I have not heard them since. So there's a grapevine that has grown all the way up to almost to the third floor. And oh Lord, I ripped the grapevine down, not realizing that the squirrel had made a nest like in the grapevine. So it came jumping out at me and it was very pissed off. And it happened to rain. So it was like sitting on the back porch, like on the chair, just kind of staring at me, giving me the stink eye, soaking wet, like, fuck you, you took my home.
Oh my God.
Very, very upset. Was like trying to claw up the kitchen window. And I was like, all right, bitch, I got you. So I went and got the live traps. There's like,
yeah.
Did you kill them?
Yeah.
no, the son of a bitches. We haven't caught one yet, but the kids are all excited every day because they think they're going to
It's gonna
have
be a pet.
Yeah.
Oh.
They don't realize daddy's going to kill the motherfuckers.
Oh, that's festive.
Yeah.
What was the post that said Daddy float? They saw Daddy fly.
Oh, well, because when the squirrel came out, because, you know, I'm ripping the vines and the squirrel came out at me because it was pissed. I fucking flew off the deck and didn't touch a stair on the way down. And they're like, you screamed like a girl, you know, because it's a jump scare, right? Like, I'm not actually afraid of the squirrel, but it's the jump scare of why, you know what I mean? Like, I had already knocked it down from the second story.
Also, a rodent flying at your face is
yeah.
Gosh.
Like, I just didn't expect it to be in there because I'd already been like cutting and clipping at it from the railings and stuff. So I'm like, why would this thing be chilling in this fucking vine this whole time?
Maybe
Like,
I
what are you
heard through the
doing?
grapevine that you like nuts.
There you go. Look, she's not rusty, ladies and gentlemen. She's not rusty. She's back.
She still got it.
She's shaking it up. She's shaking it away.
I'm gonna one up it though. I'm gonna go put a bunch of walnuts in all the live traps because what we tried was I put a bunch of peanut butter on apples, thinking like maybe that didn't work. But then it also rained, so it might have washed the peanut butter off. So now I'm gonna go cover some walnuts in peanut butter and drop them in the live traps, and I am going to catch fucking Showboat,
Ricky. Yeah.
and Dickie Junkie.
You had a little
named
fun.
them?
Me, it just kind of, naturally tripped off my tongue, except for right there when I just had a mild
That little
stroke.
baby stroke. Little baby stroke is always fun.
Yeah.
Just running for politics soon. Can't you tell? He's having the baby stroke. He's like,
Oh,
just.
love that.
And then also,
He's
Hello.
Mitch McConnell's assistant.
yeah.
Oh my
He's got to
gosh.
reset. Just factory reset him right in the middle of a press conference.
And if you think you're getting sick, just drink some Clorox.
Yeah, it's about the president.
Sounds like fun to me.
That's what the president.
Just kidding.
says. Speaking of all things,
Wait. You know what I did last night?
You had- what did you do
Nobody
last-
knows
jealous
what you did last
bitch.
summer, bitch.
Oh, last summer. It wasn't Dick Girl. I went and saw Jessica.
Kissing.
Yes.
TikTok
Hysterical.
comedian Jessica.
Hysterical. I don't ever laugh out loud at stand-up comics. This bitch had
She's
me
very funny.
in stitches. Big Cock was laughing so hard he popped out of contact. Like we found it at the end of the night on the carpet.
Oh my God.
I mean, I just kept looking over him, and he's literally got tears running down his face. He's laughing so hard.
That's the best.
I mean,
Yeah.
she just crushed it.
And
Crushed
just
it.
grabs the room and doesn't let him go. She's just like,
No,
whatever.
Crowd work was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And she's got a Netflix special she's filming next month. She's got a
So
sitcom
funny.
deal with the creator of Will and Grace.
Wow.
Nice.
Big things coming. So
Awesome.
for
Funny
her.
lady.
Ask her to be on
Very
the show.
funny lady if you've never
No,
seen her before.
I had to get home to the kids, but so I didn't get to stick around. But I mean, I followed her. I mean,
Yeah.
since we started the TikTok page.
Yeah,
so
she's blown up. I feel like
Yeah.
her and Mateo Lane are on the same like trajectory. They're
yeah,
just
'cause
like
I don't even think when I started
With
following
each
her,
other.
I don't think she even had 100,000 followers.
No,
And now
she's taken
got like
off through
700,000.
TikTok. Yeah, there's a couple of comedians that are like
And Matt
it's-
Rife.
and Matt Rife. Yeah, it's like
He's
it's like
not-
those
Like,
three
He's
seem to really.
overrated.
He's pretty to look at though.
he's
Well,
pretty.
I'm starting to write and looking into open mic nights, so be ready for me, bitches. I'm coming in hot.
Bitch, get up here. Let's do it.
Let's
Yes.
make your way to New York late December, early January. It could be
I'm a
thing.
one-job whore now.
Could be a
I'm
thing.
taking my TikTok back. I am starting my comedy career, and I'm going full force. Fuck men. Fuck the police. Just
Fuck
kidding.
everything.
Fuck
You're in the
no.
right mindset. You're in the right
That is
mindset
usually
for
what
it.
we do with them.
On
Some
fire
good things are
trucks.
coming.
Isn't that right, Vera? Fire trucks.
Fire trucks. Not
Fuck
many
Donna.
years. The fire I
Not
do
many years.
recommend it. What can I tell you?
Go for a ride. It's always good. How has your life been this week, my dear?
Not as exciting as the fire truck years, but I did have a good week. I saw Hocus Pocus on the big screen for the 30th anniversary.
Shut up. I'm so jealous.
And today we got our tickets to see Josh Groban in Sweeney Todd.
Oh, jealous
Ooh.
again.
Yeah.
Jealous again,
Look
actually.
at you. You go, girl.
I know, right?
Just living
Vera's
it.
out there.
She's
Vera's
just
out
putting
there.
her puss out there. I love it.
She's like, yes. all over this
kids.
great. All over this
Throw that
great
puss
state.
around, girl.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
I sure
She's
have
doing
been.
it. She's doing it.
I've been home
So,
town.
well, since Dakota's here, we're all here, we're all ready. Should we launch into
Well, are
what
we
we're
going to
here
hear
to
about
do?
your week, Miss Steve?
I've been
Yeah.
working. I'm back.
We like
I'm
you.
back at home. I've just work. Just working.
All right.
No
All the
straight
work.
dick?
No, nothing. But I mean, I've been too busy. I feel like I landed and my life kind of just went, "Oh, you're back," and just grabbed me by the throat and went, "Let's go, let's do this." Like I'm working. My casual jobs, I'm supposed to be doing three shifts a week. I'm working this week. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I do this on Fridays. Anna and Renata are in New Orleans still, so we've got 2 investigations tonight, 1 tomorrow night. I taught dance on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night.
Wow, you're
So-
busy boy.
Goyle.
The IMAX. Thank God for this retouch. The retouch is real.
Oh,
But
I tonight. Did you see that you can actually like change the setting? Like you can do it at 50%, 25%.
Oh
100%.
no, really?
I cranked that bitch.
There's like a filter on there?
Myself.
Yes, there's filters
Oh,
on here now, girl.
Bitch. I'm filtered.
She's like
Cranked
natural
that.
beauty.
Natural. So fucking natural.
So natural. All right. Well, speaking of naturals, big heavy naturals. Let's jump into this week.
Hot load of hot topics.
Exciting news in the Katrina A. Johnson camp, but we can't really share it at the moment. Something happening. Something
Just
happening
tease
behind the
it.
scenes with her new pseudo manager.
Did Luke get her booked on another project?
Her new pseudo manager is working very hard. Let's just put it that way. She's gonna be owing this bitch a commission very soon. All right. This is like late breaking news, but I have to put this in the actual what the fuck category. Are we serious? Are we actually serious? Because Jada, or as I put Shada Pinkett Smith has a book out and she was willing to promote it and ready to go. So she dropped a little like tidbit to Hodacom that her and Will have been separated, living separate lives since 2016.
Wild.
So what the actual fuck
Well,
was that whole Oscars thing about?
I know, right?
Publicity.
It's still his
Right.
wife. They're not divorced.
But what
Chris Rock
it
got
wasn't
spanked
good
for nothing.
publicity for anyone involved. It got the Red Table Talks cancelled.
Oh, did it?
Like,
I
yeah,
don't pay
that was
You
one.
cancel a Facebook show.
That's exactly how do you cancel a Facebook show? That's my thing.
Well, Steve,
There
you
was
did
that
show
much-
the little penis picture that got us.
There was that much blowback and like negativity towards the Smiths. Like we're pulling the plug on the Red Table Talks. His movie career is fucked. Was it worth it?
No, probably not.
What universe? And then she's playing all. Oh, I thought it was a skit. I thought it was this. I thought it was
Fine
that.
whore.
She's a narcissist.
Whatever.
She
Whatever.
I
took
can't.
the biggest night of his entire career and made it all about her. She is a fucking narcissist.
But
If
I think
looks
it-
could kill.
I think it
Everybody would have
makes-
been dead as shit the way she looked.
I think it makes him look even fucking worse. If you haven't been living with your wife for what, 6 years, 7 years, how much of a cuck are you that you're gonna like? Oh, Oh, my wife. Oh, my wife. At least punch him and be a fucking man. What man slaps another man? That's
A
not
bitch.
like a bitch. Yeah, a
A
bitch.
bottom?
Yeah, a
A
bitch. Yeah,
bottom?
no, I've seen
Well,
some bottoms.
Jada's definitely
I've
a
seen
fucking
some
top.
bottoms
That bitch is
swing,
crazy.
baby. I've seen some bottoms swing. But I just don't understand in what universe any of that happened and they thought any of it was a good idea. Anyone involved?
I don't think her announcing it. I don't think any of it matters. It's none of our fucking business. I don't care.
But no one cares. Does anyone care? I don't know. She just
No.
wants the book to sell.
Right. And I think that's just it's plainly obvious. And I think that part is like grimy, right? Like you're just admitting it now to sell the book and like get buzz. Like that's shitty.
It just makes her look so
I
shady.
think the whole thing is shitty. I think, like I said, the fact that she made the biggest night of his career all about her and wrecked it for him forever.
No, see, but he did it. She didn't do anything. She might have looked at him, but he did it. He pulled the trigger. He was the gun, he pulled the
It's
trigger
all about her.
on himself.
Yeah,
He's
but that
the one
bitch
with
seems
egg on his
crazy.
face.
I'd probably, with that look, I'd probably be like, okay.
I was
So
like, what? Like, why would you blow up your universe like that? Like, Will Smith
not
was
worth it.
like golden. Will Smith was untouchable before that.
Maybe
Yeah.
she had some dirt on him that he didn't.
I feel
want
like
exposed.
it doesn't. It doesn't add up to me. I feel like there's something else that's not being told or that we don't know.
Has the book come out yet?
It's coming. Maybe, I don't know. Well, she better hurry because she about to get swallowed by Team Britney. That thing's coming down the pipe in 2 weeks? I think it is 24th. I think it comes out. 10 days, 11 days. Oh my god!
Jeez.
Get ready for this shitstorm. But have you noticed? Did you notice after Knifegate, Mortal Kombat? Did you see her? Did you see her in the next video, dance video she posted?
No.
Mm-mm.
She is looking ultra tight, ultra. She was wearing lingerie, dancing around, but a full face of professional makeup, not Britney makeup. I'm
Gonna
like,
need a picture.
Yeah.
something's happening.
Pictures didn't happen,
Something's
bitch.
happening. I'll try and find it, but
Handling her.
something's happening.
A new
They're-
single will drop.
They're revving up the Britney machine. They're like, "Come on, crazy, let's go! You can do it." You can top up those.
But you know
bank
what?
accounts.
Here's the
You
thing:
can
like,
keep spinning.
even if she is not the quote unquote most stable person, she has still lived this life, right?
Yeah,
for all
baby.
these years since she was a teenager. She still is very much aware of how to play the game.
Of course she
Oh,
is.
yeah.
She's gonna know that she's got this book coming out. She, I'm sure, is gonna still want to make a ton of fucking money. So she's gonna play a game, right? Why wouldn't she? She'd be fool not to. You know what I mean? If
She's
you
idiot.
want to come back and fucking win, say fuck you to your father, your exes, and everybody else. You want to make the biggest splash you possibly can. So what are you going to do? You're going to get all the attention on you. You're going to look like a fucking train wreck. And then you're going to come back and you're going to
good.
fucking
We'll see.
crush everything.
Oh, I
On
hope
Tik-
that's what happened.
On TikTok,
really
there
do.
is a channel called Team Comeback that think that this is all a misinformation campaign from the other side, and that the real thing is working on getting her back to work, where apparently she wants to be, but she doesn't want her daddy to earn any money. Here are the pictures in question. You tell me that it's the same looking woman. That's old Britney. That's
Yeah.
old school Britney.
Well,
That's
it's a
that's.
body, Stu.
But look, I'm talking the makeup.
Oh, wow.
That's not runny black eyeliner and nothing else. That's a beat. Someone's been beating that
Yes.
hair. Even the hair's been straightened.
Or it's just a filter.
But whatever. That's a very different look to the
Yeah.
fuck it ponytail and the runny eye makeup that we get and the mismatched outfits. I feel like this. I smell something in the air. Like there's something in the air with Jada.
Hopefully
Jada
it's not
Will,
chlamydia.
do you reckon she'd be a crazy fuck?
Jada?
Brittany.
No.
She just spin too much. Manic eyes spinning on any old dick.
That just happens to be my signature move.
Oh, you do Stars on
I was
Ice
just gonna
too?
say, it's not an easy maneuver.
It's not. You got to have a lot of lubrication, otherwise there's like all kinds of issues that can arise.
Core
All right.
strength.
Let's talk about shocking news. Shocking news that will be revealed in autobiographies. Hugh Jackman is going to speak his truth and share his truth in his upcoming biography. I wonder what truth Hugh could be talking about.
So,
I mean, come on. Right, really?
Well, I've heard the gay rumors
Af-
for years.
After his
He's the boy
divorce from the
Oz.
beard.
But there was a picture of him with some woman this week.
I'm sure there's lots of pictures of him with some women until the book comes out.
oh,
Like, surprise! I'm theatrical.
theatrical.
Like,
I love
Watch, he's gonna
I'm
be
gonna
like
use
an
that.
addict or something, and you're.
I
gonna
know.
be-
What should be
not
that? It'll
so
be.
bad.
It'll be. I've been hooked on prescription painkillers since 1964.
I was
Not
on the
on
roids.
Meanwhile, he'll be sucking that dick like no one's business. And more power to you. Like, more power to you. I think, as we talked about it on the last week, the week before, if Wolverine came out of the closet, that would be huge.
Yeah.
That would be huge. Huge, huge. I would love to watch all the toxic, straight white comic book men, like, freak out. Do you reckon it'll be like the Dixie
they would.
chicks? Do you reckon it'll be like the Dixie chicks?
2023.
I can't have this Wolverine. It's gay. Burn it.
2023. Love is love. Fuck
Burn
me up.
it. Burn this Wolverine. It can't
Oh my
be in
God.
my
Fuck who you
house.
want.
It's going to turn me gay. I mean, the fact that all these men idolize a
I'm
tiny,
sorry.
hairy,
If
muscular
Hugh
man
Jackman
is...
shirtless hasn't turned you gay already. You're dead inside.
I love it. The ones that they love are Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. And like
Not me.
Ryan loves to play it up. He's like, yeah, I'll touch anything. I'll touch you. Oh. All right. Ryan knows what game he's playing though. He knows that body. He knows what's going on. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. And good. He's got Blake Lively as a wife, so plus.
Right.
Plus-
They're so cute.
I think her voice must be very soothing, though. I'm Serena Vanderwoodson.
They were
Stop
all
it.
at the Chiefs game last week. The Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, Hugh Jackman,
With Taylor
and
Swift.
Taylor Swift.
See? Hags everywhere. Taylor Swift, the biggest hag of them all. It's me. Hi.
Now you're gonna have
I'm the
Swifties
problem,
coming
it's
after
me.
you.
No,
You
I
are
love
very
I
talented,
love the
I see.
Swiftie. I love that.
I
I'm
love
gonna
Taylor.
I'm gonna go see that fucking
Movie.
movie. I'm
wanna go see
gonna
the
pay
movie,
my
Jeff?
money. Pay my movie and go.
Jeff,
I'm
you
a
wanna go see the movie?
Swiftie. I'll admit it.
Jeff,
What?
you want to go see the Taylor Swift movie?
What is it? Is it just a
It's a concert.
documentary?
Eras tour concert on film.
It's concert / documentary.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll go.
Did you see that she got official sanctions as well? There was some weird like crossing of the streams and Beyonce showed up to her premiere.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
I mean,
in
I
the
heard
world?
Taylor's dress was beautiful.
Beyonce's been a supporter of hers since Kanye West stormed the stage. at
What
that
in the
point.
world
Yeah.
though? That's
Beyonce's been a good sister.
That's official. That's an official stamp and approval. Considering Beyonce now also has her film coming out after Taylor's was announced.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I'm just ready
Awkward.
for Destiny's Child to come back with all the girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll
that
see
was
if it happens.
amazing.
That will be
Yeah.
epic.
Jump in.
So, update for you, Jeffrey, on the whole NSYNC saga. I'm sad that Christina's not here, so I can't tell her. So, here's what I've found out. Done a little snoopy.
Do tell.
Justin's album is planned for early 2025. 24, sorry. Early 2024, with a tour attached depending on how well the album sells and is coalesced. At the same point, NSYNC are apparently scheduled for an album release in early 2025 with a tour.
Yeah.
So if Justin's album flops, that'll happen quicker. Do people really want Justin Timberlake back at this point?
What's interesting is I was watching some stuff of like the guys performing without Justin.
They're great without him.
And that's what all the comments are like. They should just do it without him. That's what.
But apparently there's
everybody
something.
said.
Apparently there's something in their contract that unless he signs off on it, they can't do it. Which is why it's never happened.
He'd be stupid to sign off on it. That's such a good fallback.
Right?
But he doesn't need it.
Well,
I know, but like, you never
Even if his
know.
album tanks, he's
Vera,
still
Vera,
not
did
poor.
you listen to Man of the Woods?
Yeah,
Never
but
say
he's
never.
still not poor. He's got so much fucking money.
Stinky. Yeah, but he wants to make music, and if no one's interested in making music, why would you throw away a money machine like NSYNC? Like, look at this stupid fucking troll song. People are
Well,
losing
you could
their
sign off
fucking
on it
minds.
with the caveat that he can come back at any time.
Well, true. I guess so, because that's what Posh Spice did. She's like, yeah, go for
Yeah.
it, and she's still got fucking 20-something% of all of the money that tour
Exactly.
made when she wasn't even involved with it. She's like,
He probably
damn.
owns a portion of the name, so he would make money off it.
yeah,
You know,
I'd be
and-
down.
and
I'd be
if he
down.
wants to join back up into the group at any time, he can.
Because as Jeff said, you don't realize how strong vocalists all of them are. Like,
Except for
And
Lance.
boy
Poor
bands.
Lance.
well, Lance is the bass. Lance is the. I love that the big fairy is the bass, like the bass voice.
I know.
like,
I always thought that was ironic.
I'm Lance.
Isn't it ironic?
You'd expect it to be Joey, right?
Don't you think?
But Joey's like, wow, I'm up here. And Chris is like, I'm higher.
Speaking of ironic, did anybody see Ellison with Pink?
Alanis Morissette, yeah, just came out of nowhere.
Sorry.
She's like,
You
I'm
know
here.
Alzheimer's is coming.
Yeah, she just came out in the middle of it. She's like, I'm here. Alana seems to be
gosh.
doing. Alana seems to be doing this weird retro victory act moment past her anniversary. She's like, "Hi, remember me?" Of Alanis Morissette. I wonder if there's a new album coming.
I betcha.
She's still
many.
going strong. We love it when people go strong.
I love her. I don't care.
I like Alanis Morissette. I think that the public kind of forgot about her after she
She
kind
really
of lost.
captured me. in
She
the
lost
song.
the anger.
When she says, "Would she
The
go down
anger,
on you
you
in
know,
a theater?" I would so do that.
I
Lauren
defended her
Bobbitt.
so heavily when that song came out.
When she thanked India.
Yeah, it's like I'm sorry. She put the finger on the female right to have anger. You know, women were supposed to be passive. We were supposed to take what we got. You know, that song was anthemic, and I support Alanis Morissette. You roll your eyes at me, Steve. Go ahead.
No, I like Alanis Morissette.
But she got so much shit. Wasn't it the second album?
Thank you, India. Thank you, silence.
What was the one that had Hands Clean?
That's the second album.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
When that song came out, she got so much hate over that because they're like, oh, she's just doing a retread. Like, why is she talking about it again? You're just trying to
She
capitalize
got
off of
so much shit for the original. I can't tell you how many times I had to look a guy in the face who was singing bitch, 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 bitch. Like, fuck you. Women are entitled to their anger. Do you think metal would exist if men weren't entitled to their anger?
Preach.
and their little
sister.
dicks.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe I got to listen to old Grogan's like fucking. Oh, I was going to say Bruce Springsteen, but Vera's a fan.
can't say
Go, oh, yeah. Shut up.
We'll cut a bit.
Just go and die somewhere already.
Eric
Like,
Clapton.
Eric Clapton, yeah, like those old Grogans that look like old Rod Stewart, who looks like a fucking lesbian. It's like, calm down.
Those guys. I'm talking about like Metallica and Twisted Sister
It's
and
like-
all those
oh,
glam rock
did-
boys in the 80s.
Twisted Sister, they look like drag queens, man.
I know, man.
Like, it's like, aren't you supposed to be men? Like, not that we're, gender stereotyping, but they're the ones usually that have all this problem with, alternate communities
Oh,
and all
come
that
on.
kind of stuff.
80s hair bands were the fucking shit. Okay.
Good.
All those guys that had better fucking hair than most women I know.
And better fucking makeup than me.
There is-
Come on.
Not me,
I'm-
though. Not me, bitch.
I
Well,
watched.
no, but
Actually,
you
I
have to give me a
saw.
lesson, girl. I don't know.
I
how to
saw
do my
Gene
makeup.
Simmons talking about Lady Gaga this week, and it made me feel very uncomfortable. He is just a Gene Simmons.
Oh,
He's just a walking
yeah.
sexual assault, right? He's just like,
yeah.
oh,
He's a pig.
he's just gross. He's like,
Okay.
Gaga's.
but I have to admit, though, I watched his reality show.
I loved his reality
Did
show,
you?
but I
Yeah.
didn't love him.
Yeah.
Do you know the Osbournes have a podcast?
No, but they had a hunting show. They
The Osbourne family podcast, and apparently Sharon recorded an album in the 70s, a disco album. And Kelly and Jack are like, we're gonna find this music and we're gonna play it on the show. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Meanwhile, that bitch Ozempic journey should have ended. She looks like she's dying.
Oh,
Sharon Osbourne, have
Sharon?
you seen her
I
lately?
have not seen her.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
I
find.
saw her last year though on the haunting show.
She is. She needs to get.
She
off.
looks like she's 75 pounds.
She
Really?
looks-
Yes, I can't wait.
You want to be
You-
75 pounds?
All right.
Make
Here
me
we
look
go.
like Skeletor.
You want to look like this? Well, come on, Sharon. Here she comes. I'm like, who is this woman? Because I don't know her, as someone on this panel would
Filler
say.
finally fell.
No, something happened.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Sharon, where'd you go?
all she is filler these
Oh
days.
my gosh.
That's too much.
She looks
No.
fabulous.
No, when enough is enough.
What is with the chin? My God,
It's giving skeleton.
Everything's gone. Oh god.
chin is like.
Do you know what?
a
I reckon
beast.
she might have had. Let's look. She's had buccal fat removal as well.
Yeah.
She's had that almost cut out.
Yep.
Wait.
And bitch,
Well, she
do
had
you
so much
think
filler,
for
she
one
looked-
minute that I wouldn't have all this fucking shit sucked right out and have chopped and fucking tucked back?
But if
in a
you
New
had
York
that
man.
kind of money, you would also have everything tight.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I would
have it tight
blink
and
from
not
my
behind
asshole.
head.
Wait,
You don't
from my
already?
asshole?
You don't
Every
already?
time I puckered, I would blink.
I'd fat from my eyes. What is that smell? It's just Jeffrey. Leave him alone. You can't help
I
it.
cannot.
Oh, sorry, I blinked. You know.
I'm sorry I blinked at you. I'm sorry. I feel like I love Sharon, even though she's problematic. A little bit problematic, but enough's enough, Shaz. Like Ozzy seems to kind of know where he is these days, which is nice.
Well, did
That's
you
fine.
guys see Julie Chen just had a book come out and she said that she thought that whole thing with Sharon was handled very poorly all the way around. And it wasn't her choice to leave the talk.
Is she also? Yeah, she's gone now too, though, isn't she?
Yeah,
She
she
got-
had to
she-
leave after last,
With,
right?
yeah. And she
So
said
of course she
two-
can back Sharon up now. She's gone.
She said no. Well, she's not really backing her up, but she just said it was handled poorly. But she said two of the co-hosts said that if Julie comes back, that they weren't going to go to air. But she won't name who the two were.
Lottie.
Lonnie went on a show,
Oh,
bitch. It was
that's-
Sarah Gilbert,
Okay.
Sharon Osbourne,
Yeah.
Eve,
Who's? See, I don't even know who's. They've got two
Eve?
men on that show now.
and
Jerry O'Connell. No.
Cheryl Underwood.
Daryl. Yeah.
Oh, it's Cheryl. Yeah, I think Cheryl Underwood's the problem, right? She seems to be the common denominator.
Well,
I
allegedly, Cheryl Underwood doesn't like to pay her employees because she used to have her own talk show and that she, owes some people some money from back in those days.
Not
I
that we know
could see Melissa Gilbert digging her heels in over the
Sarah
sexual
Gilbert.
abuse that- Sarah Gilbert. You, fuck you.
Meanwhile, we might need to. I don't think Melissa Gilbert's doing anything, is she? She's like, Hi, I'm Melissa Gilbert. Remember me? Jeffrey, stop. Stop it. Who else
What'd I
should we
do?
talk about? Who else should we talk? I got a little bit excited about this, but this just proves how people will take a photo and they will run with it. Little hearts were set aflutter this week when 3/4 of the Mean Girls cast were spotted together, and some of them in pink. Now, as you can see, Mama Lohan is all in black, but that's not unusual. With a clapperboard that says the plastics. This is for a Pepsi ad that's going to air during the Super Bowl.
But can I
Apparently.
just say,
Oh.
I think Lindsay looks the best I've seen her in years. With
Well, she's
like,
a mum. Yeah, she's a mum now.
right,
She's
but ex baby
Is
weight,
she
like
sober?
she
that baby
looks
weight. Yeah, she
fabulous.
looks good.
She
I
looks
think
beautiful.
she's hit and
Good for
like
her.
as soon as those three pictures that it's a sequel, it's a movie, it's happening. Like, don't say that to people. Don't say that to people.
Ah,
Like,
it
Well,
would be
there
so
is a Mean
amazing.
Girls 2 or
Musical.
the
something.
musical.
A
The
musical,
musical
yeah.
comes out January 14th, I believe.
Yes.
So that's the musical version of it.
So
but
if we're down there seeing Madonna, we could catch that.
well, Jeffrey doesn't want to see Madonna. Jeffrey doesn't want to
Why
pay.
not?
Jeffrey doesn't want to pay that money to see Madonna.
She's gonna
I'm
die
like,
soon.
I'm not.
That's what I said.
Oh my god! Steve sends me the thing, right? And I'm like, okay, $800 for VIP, and I'm like, $800 for VIP. I'm like, it's not even anywhere fucking near the stage. I'm like,
We
well,
don't have
that's
to do
dumb.
$800. Yeah.
I know, but then I look at $100. Then I look at where that seat is. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna need a fucking telescope. I'm like,
It's gonna be a huge screen. You'll see her. It'll be like watching the Eras tour.
We can keep on pushing our love over the border. It's the greatest hits tour.
Okay, fine.
Take the money and run tour.
We'll talk. Yeah, she's like,
all right, fine.
we'll talk
You're
about it
fine.
later. Dakota, get your ass to New York. Get your ass to New York in January.
And you're gonna come see Madonna, and we'll go. You know, we'll
Christina will be
express
chuffed.
ourselves.
Christina will be chuffed. She wants to go, so she'll go. We'll all
Like
get.
a virgin.
We can dye Vera's hair so she could be blonde Madonna from the 80s.
Oh my
U-
gosh.
UCR goes Material Girls.
Yes,
The-
it's-
We're burning up for your
Fire
love.
Engine Red
Yes.
Rock's back.
Look at how good that would work out. It would work out. But are you excited? Are you excited seeing the Mean Girls cast together? I feel like that just happened, but it's retro
nostalgic.
now. I'm ready for it.
Mean Girls is so iconic. Like whether
Yeah.
people want to admit it or not, it fucking is. Everybody knows
Jeff
it.
is just shrugging. I never liked it.
But I just love it.
I love it.
It was not really my jam. Like, I mean,
But I
I've
also love
seen it, but
Heathers, so
I didn't care.
I liked Heathers.
and we're never gonna get a Heathers sequel, no matter how hard we try.
No,
like,
but we also did get Heathers the musical.
Sharon,
Yeah, it's a
Shannon
musical.
Doherty's gonna be dead before it, you know.
I don't
She's
know.
not gonna live much longer.
Shannon's fucking kicking down doors and still going to all those cons. That can't be easy when you're not well. Like, she's getting standing ovations and stuff,
Yeah.
so she's getting her flowers. It's interesting. They've launched that Buffy
She
the
spoke at
Vampire.
the White House, didn't she?
Yeah. They've launched that
Wow,
Buffy the
no.
Vampire Slayer podcast, the new Audible one, which continues the story. Apparently, they've just signed a deal for the Charm Girls to do it as well. So there'll be all four of them together moment. Kind of. And maybe not. Maybe not with Alyssa.
I was gonna say
They all hate Alyssa, don't they? All hate Alyssa now. That's right.
They hate Alyssa now?
Yeah.
I thought
Well, Holly-
Holly was friends with her.
I thought it was
No,
just
Holly's
Shannon and Elizabeth didn't get along.
Holly's flip flop because Holly's now besties with Shannon again.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Followed. Maybe maybe Holly didn't get the offer to be on
Listen,
the.
I
Who's the
want a
Boss
fucking
I
real
want-
reboot, a 90210. God damn it! Before something happens to Shannon.
That's not
Before something happens to Shannon and
That's
the
not your
only
jam.
surviving cast.
Give me
The
Melrose
only
Place.
surviving cast member with Gabrielle Carteris. And she'll be like, hey, kid.
I'm still devastated that we lost Larry Hagman in the middle of the fucking Dallas reboot and that they canceled it on a cliffhanger, those cocksuckers.
Well, look, it's on brand for Dallas to love a cliffhanger, right?
Yeah, but fucking Patrick Duffy and Linda are gonna die.
Oh God! Not Patrick
There
Duffy!
seems to be a theme.
Not Patrick Duffy!
Just stay out of
I
those
hope I'm not
goddamn
on
Mini
the way
Coopers.
I have a question. And we're talking about, coming out and all that kind of stuff and people's business this year. This has been
Yeah.
a hot rumor for a long time.
No
That
way.
Andy Cohen and John Mayer, they have a very public friendship. But is there more? Because
They're
there
house
seems to
hunting, I
be
heard.
they're house hunting together.
Yes.
Which is fine, you can live however you want to live. But Andy has 2 kids, right?
Yep.
Andy's
Are they house hunting together or are
Together.
they house hunting together?
to apparently live together.
Together. Love is love.
To apparently
Who
live
cares?
together.
Says,
them.
did Andy say that?
No. But Andy,
Yeah, Steve
Look,
talked to him personally.
as much. Oh, I wish. I'll be a throuple in that relationship. I don't know. I've got a very close friend. I've got a close personal friend close to the situation now. I'm joking. But it'd be very interesting to see that John Mayer. It's very old Hollywood when you think about it. John Mayer is the confirmed bachelor, and Jessica Simpson in her book was like, yeah, he swings both ways. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, oh, okay, Jessica Simpson. If you can trust Jessica Simpson, but I think it'd be cute if they were together.
I'm all for it. Love is love.
I'd be like, yeah, you go, kids. That'd be cute for them. I was like,
Maybe I should switch teams.
well, look, just expand the roster.
How many
Do you want to be
women has he
depressed and cry all the
mistreated?
time?
Bitch, that's what I'm doing already.
She's
That's
like,
not
Oh, well,
bad.
then maybe you are a lesbian.
I'm picking bitches anyway.
You are a lesbian, Dakota. That's your problem.
I like penis too much.
Maybe you just get one out of your drawer every night. You'll be fine.
I'm a whore. Help me.
Oh, I never posted my photo with Erica. I just realized I was looking for my Erica Jane photo. I never posted it on social media. I only sent it to Jeff and Katrina. I'm like, bitch. My very close personal friend, Erica Jane. In my world, she's my close personal friend. But she was fabulous. She was
In
fabulous.
my
Had a
world, I'm very
wonderful
close
time.
personal friends with Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah. Well, you could be. You'll be his care nurse. He very sick. He not well.
He's fine now. He's rescheduled.
Mary Lou Retton's not well either.
No,
I suppose if you apparently if you pound your puss into the fucking balance beam for your country, they won't even pay your medical bills. That's fucked up.
She gonna
Yeah,
die?
well, I ain't gonna say no.
That's fucked up. I feel like if
Yes.
you win gold in the Olympics, there should at least be some kind of retirement plan or
You don't even
something.
need to have win gold in the Olympics. We should have fucking socialized medicine in this country. We're the only industrial country in the world that doesn't have socialized medicine. We're just fucking greedy bastards who run this country into the ground and make poor decisions that leave the rest of us getting poorer and sicker every fucking year.
Yep.
I mean, she's iconic. Look at that little. She's like, yes. Mary Lou Retton out. She's like flipping, and that pussy's getting pounded into the floor. She's like, yes.
I've had nights like
Here.
that.
Queen.
I'm here. And now you've got to put a GoFundMe to keep her on a fucking breathing apparatus. It's like, come on, people,
That is
step up to the
terrible.
plate. Yeah,
I mean, did she not do good with her Nike deal?
I don't know. You would think. Oh, Peter comes through with the world. So maybe we don't feel sorry for you.
What did Peter say?
She's allegedly an anti-vaxxer.
Oh.
It was against the guys, yeah. Maybe that's how she got sick.
We still need socialized medicine
She
and a
gonna
better
die.
education system so morons know they should get vaccines.
Yeah. The morons know they should get vaccines.
Vera,
clap that
always
one
the
out.
sensitive one here on the show.
She's
Yes,
very,
that's me.
All right, we have an interesting Australian related story. So recently in very recent news, our most notorious pedophile was captured and apprehended, put into jail, and very surprisingly, recently attacked. Third-degree burns, scalding hot water to the face. Do we care when stuff like
No.
that happens to people
You know,
like that?
I
That is
No.
the lightest sentence you could get.
I like to think of myself as a sensitive person, but the Schadenfreude is getting thicker in me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like to think that we have all these sick fuckers in prisons, and why are we still testing on animals? That might be a little
Right.
morbid of me, but hey, let's stop. testing
No,
on
because
animals.
girl, I started watching Fall of the House of Usher last night. Oh, speaking of animal testing, if you're a bit sensitive about animal testing, there's an episode you should skip. But hey, if you want to cut people open and see what makes them tick, there's child molesters, there's pedophiles, there's serial killers. Go to town.
Right?
Go to town.
Torture them
As
like
a-
they tortured their victims.
As a mental health professional, I do really believe that shit's hardwired. That it's not something that you can
Oh, we got love. Thank you.
fix. Love you too.
Yeah.
So
but-
much love.
But I got very little sympathy for acting on those desires.
Just even in general, like if
Fuck.
they're worried about, they're like, we have to if the whole thing is we have to understand these people, we have to understand what makes them tick. Well, that's what, like, chemically castrate them and open up their brain.
Well,
Done.
unfortunately,
Two.
there have been
That drives them crazy.
chemically castrated and continue to molest children.
And it drives them real crazy too because they can't do the thing. They can't do the thing.
But
I don't know. I have no sympathy.
I don't either.
I'm like,
you can choose. You can maybe not get yourself rid of these desires, but you can choose to not act on them.
right, exactly. There is choice.
If it is hardwired, as I suspect, it is, you can choose not to act.
In a world where we have just passed the anniversary of Matthew Shepard again, with very little fanfare.
25th.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a lot of family.
over here, obviously, it's not an Australian story, so, but we're supposed to care about this shit. Like, we're supposed to care about fucking pedophiles. I don't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit if they're on fire in front of me. Be like, okay, cool, barbecue.
I want to piss on them.
Yeah, no. Would you stomp on them like they're a Dixie Chicks CD?
No, yeah, probably.
I don't like them. They don't like the president.
I'd
Stop.
give you a golden shower though, Steve.
Oh.
Own it.
Girl had to die.
Golden.
Thank you,
Earl.
John.
Da, 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 da.
Give him
Speaking
some
of
black
weird-
eyed peas.
Speaking of some weird things happening on camera, this kind of fucking takes the bait this week. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Denise Richards is going to do an on-camera collaboration on OnlyFans with her daughter, Sammy Sheen.
What?
You do know that if this was a man with his daughter, the world would be fucking freaking out.
Or a man with his son.
That I've seen.
Yeah,
Doing
we
an
covered it.
OnlyFans
Remember?
collaboration with her.
And everybody on the fucking show went batshit
Yeah,
crazy.
we covered it. I remember we covered the dad and son one. Remember, like,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
Everybody went fucking nuts.
Yeah, we
That's
covered it.
fucking nasty.
But I think, as one of our commenters said, my friend, my former boss and manager Simone, it's interesting to see how quickly the coin flipped, because Denise was all about shielding her children from the public spotlight. They can't see this, they can't see that. I'm so worried about what their father's done to them. Da 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 da. Bitch, you want to do an
I know.
OnlyFans collaboration
Right?
with your daughter?
What exactly does that fucking entail?
It's probably just
Who
a saucy
cares?
photo shoot. It's probably honestly, it's probably what, a bikini or topless photo shoot. But the OnlyFans community is, well, really
Sexually
a
geared.
safe
That's fucking
a
weird.
safe haven for sex workers, right? That's the whole thing. Is predominantly before everyone and their dog went, oh, I'm going to get an OnlyFans. It's a way for sex workers to ply their trade that, is a little bit safer than being out there on the streets and rah, 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 and they can be in control of everything that they do. Not for washed up fucking reality. Oh, well, she's coming back on the show. Washed up like stars to get on there with their biological children and go, oh, let's do this. No. Ew.
That's gross.
Yucky.
It's
And
creepy.
plus,
Oh, wait a minute.
her daughter looks a little bit like
It
Erica.
doesn't fucking matter if they're your biological children or not. If it's a fucking
No, I
child you
agree.
helped raise, you were around their
Exactly.
entire life.
True,
If it's
sorry.
a fucking kid
Yeah,
that you changed their
exactly.
motherfucking diapers, it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
And she's
Yeah,
only
I
she's
agree
not she's
completely.
19.
Fucking Woody Allen.
She's 19.
I
Like
agree.
Fucking
she's 19 years
whack
old,
job.
and they're worried about Charlie. Like Charlie's been winning quietly for years now. Like, when's the last time you heard about Charlie Sheen? You haven't.
Yeah, the reboot of 2.5 Men.
Yeah, he's just chilling. He's just like, shh, keep it low, keep it low, keep it low. And now Denise, I don't know what check did she get fired from Bold and the Beautiful or something? Because she's only like, well, she's got her
Is she
OnlyFans.
still with the nuts guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
The I'll break your fucking hand guy. Yeah, that's part of the
he's a
problem.
weirdo.
Aaron.
Oh no! Well,
Aaron.
last time we had Charlie Sheen was when we've all found out he was the bisexual.
And he had the AIDS.
Love who
Oh my
you
God.
love.
You know what we should do? We should do a UCR OnlyFans collab. We can all paint our titties like reindeers for Christmas.
I'm horrified.
I'll do
I'm showing my boobs. It's
I'm
lovely, I
I'm
think.
horrified. But
I've showed my tits plenty.
Oh my God, Vera, you could do a vagina painting.
Oh my
like hand
Ew.
paint.
like when you cut the potatoes in half and it's a very different calendar. I don't
And
know
the
how
boys, we could do ball splatter.
ball splatter.
I would pay for
That's
an
one hell of a
uncensored radio
Rorschach
dirty
drawing.
calendar, wouldn't you?
Dirty cat. There we
I
go.
want the
Coming
UCR live.
to the store
Dirty
near
calendar.
you very, very soon.
2024.
Look for our calendar, 2024.
Look for our calendar.
2024, we're a bunch of dirty.
It might look pretty, but
Abstract art.
it might look pretty, but you don't want to smell it. That's
And
all I'm saying.
Oh.
Oh God.
Ew.
Oh God. It's not okay. Bad
No,
man.
Not
no.
I'm a
okay.
bad
Why
man.
you gotta go there?
Because
I know,
I
right?
don't know. I just feel like that was a very
It's like
late.
feet people. I don't understand.
You can make good money in feet, right?
I don't give a fuck. Like, don't. Like this one
Meow.
kid, I just got this one kid, okay? It was a Christian Bible camp, all right? He was real hot. I kind of knew he was gay, but later in life we met again and he was like all about the stinky feet thing. And I was like, this ain't gonna work out.
See, that's weird.
I don't
Stinky
care
feet,
how
yes.
fucking hot. He's all about the feet thing. I'm like, the foot fetish.
It's always, but it's always those ones that were like formally straight too, that have those weird like fucking kinks. You're like, that's what being that far back in the closet does to you. Like, it's like, girl, air it out. Air it out. Like there's some extra kink that gets thrown in there for being in the closet too long. You're
like,
like,
can't you just be a
you
normal
want to
person? You know what I mean?
cross-dress
Like,
and
you want to
stuff
go
like that. They
fucking
want to wear
public or
women's
something.
they want to wear
Yeah,
women's
I think it's
underwear and all that
hardwired.
kind of thing. Like,
Can't you just get a nice facial like the
I'm
rest
not
of us?
gonna harsh somebody
Right?
else's yum.
I
And
mean,
then
hey,
girl necklace.
don't do that, but I can't get down with that. You want to go fucking public? I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. We're not fucking getting.
oh well, we're not fine. We're not fine with it, especially if you're a moment, because
Right.
No.
Well,
I don't think, especially in a theater where there's
in
children.
a theater where
Don't-
there are children.
don't be-
No, I
Don't
don't
be-
mean like that public. I mean like, you know what I mean, in your
In a
car,
bush.
like on a
In a
side
bush
road, like,
somewhere.
you know, not like where
In
you
a
could
Long
get
John
caught,
Silver's
but there's not
bathroom.
people. You know what I mean? Like that kind of public.
Like
The
the
Long John,
ladies
the
room
Long
at
John
the
Silver's
bar.
behind the dumpster.
Yeah, you're
you
like
know,
you're
whatever.
sneaking in the bar. Yeah, you know what I mean. You're sneaking around public, not like fucking out in the middle. Like, oh look,
Help me! I
everybody's
slipped on
watching.
this fillet of fish.
Hi, how are you? I'll be right with you. Let me just finish this. Okay, I'll be right there. No, not that kind of public.
Not that kind of public.
You
Not
know.
at the pub. Not even at the Publix.
You know, like driving down
You
the
do it-
highway, slobbing on a knob public.
Like corn on the cob.
That's really all. You got to be careful with that though, because especially in this day and age, there are varying degrees of heights in vehicles, and you gotta
Well, it's
you
not
gotta
like
be
you got to worry
confident.
about driving a stick shift anymore, knocking it out of gear.
Well, yeah, true. That is.
Just how
That's
about
always
going
bad
up
because it's
and
like, oh,
down
in the
as your
chest.
Orgasm ebbs and wanes. It's dangerous.
You gotta
Road
have some
safety.
self fucking control, Vera.
Yeah. Tantric breathing while roadhead. Sting would be Sting would be all about it. He'd be like, oh.
I've lost 187 pounds. My big ass still couldn't give roadhead. Like they
It
would
is
not be able
quite-
to move the, they
Listen,
wouldn't be able to move the steering wheel.
don't count yourself out, bitch. You can do it. Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can I practice with you?
Oh no, not two big bitches together. Not two big bitches together. That's not gonna work.
I did not.
Especially not like in a tiny car either.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise,
No, unless it's a Beetle. A Beetle works out quite nice.
Everything be
I've
too-
done the legwork.
everything would be too front heavy. It'd end up like Indiana
Apparently you've
Jones,
done the
Temple of
lip work.
Doom.
Oh my gosh.
Just rolling forward. It's not cute.
Rolling,
Tell you what
rolling,
is cute
rolling.
though, when we get all warmed up, feisty, and ready with the one, the only Vera Vance. Okay, V, here we go. 3, 2, 1, event.
All right, kids. I got a couple of topics I want to cover this week. First and foremost, I want to talk about the 25th anniversary of the death of Matthew Shepard. This beautiful young man was murdered after going out for a drink 25 years ago in Laramie, Wyoming, I believe it was. Was it Wyoming? I'm getting old. Sorry, kids. He was in a bar, minding his own business, celebrating whatever. He was a college student at the Wyoming University in Laramie, studying political science, where two guys talked him up, chatted him up, offered him a ride home, took him to the middle of nowhere, beat him bloody, and left him tied to a fence on a cold Wyoming night. When he's found the next day, his face was so bloody that the only part that wasn't covered were the tracks of his tears. This young man spent the entire night alone crying and died from the injuries he sustained. Both those young men have been sentenced to life in prison, as they should. But the legacy of Matthew Shepard needs to be carried on. We need to stand up against hate of any kind, but particularly hate against LGBTQ youth. And that's one of the reasons that the Matthew Shepard Foundation exists. It's a charity I've given to in the past. It's a charity I encourage people to give to, especially in this day and age when people are passing heinous laws and making LGBTQ youth more unsafe than ever in this country, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's be brave enough to protect all those LGBTQ kids. Now, the second rant here tonight is about the war crimes happening in Israel. Okay, we know that Hamas brutally attacked and killed 1,200 Israelis and has several thousand Israelis hostage, at least 1,000 Israelis hostage. But we also know that the Palestinians, who Hamas says they represent, though many Palestinians say they don't, are also in danger. and 1,500 Palestinians have died since the start of this siege 6 days ago. We as a country have said out loud that we are going to stand by Israel. And I challenge us to do better. We as a country need to use whatever relationship we have with Israel to put this fucking end to this war and save these Palestinians from the apartheid that they have been living in since the 70s. Nobody deserves to die. Not women, not children, not anybody. But there are innocent people on both sides being killed in the name of these two groups, the Israeli government and Hamas. And we as Americans need to call our representatives and let them fucking know that we need to use our relationship with Israel to move peace forward. We know that there are people who've been working on a two-state solution. Israel has been the aggressor and the oppressor. The United Nations refers to parts of Gaza as the OPT, which stands for Occupied Palestinian Territory. The Israelis are the occupiers and the Palestinians are living in apartheid. And the first reaction to the Hamas attacks was to cut off food, water, and bomb hospitals. Doctors Without Borders is on the ground in Gaza and says 100% of the people they are treating are children. Okay? Everybody, reach out to your representative and let them know that we need to be part of the solution or we're just part of the fucking problem. We have a history of being the horrible colonizer, but we can do better. And this is the time. Move this fucking thing forward and stop killing children. That helps no one. Thank you.
Yes.
I
I
can't
missed
hear you,
that.
Stephen.
I am muted. That's why you can't hear me. Well said, as always, is what I
Always.
said. As I said. There you go. Oh, wait.
Aw.
No, wait. Heart. By far, well said. Better than all the news combined.
Facts.
You've got a job. We're gonna just lighten the mood a little bit with this week's What the Fuck Weekly. Anytime now. Titles. What the? So, life is tough, and it can be tough from the very beginning. But I would love your reaction to this story. In Australia, there is a quite controversial case in the last couple of weeks where a Melbourne man has recently attempted to sue the Royal Women's Hospital for $1 billion. Do you care to wonder why? What is it? Why is he suing?
Sure,
them?
Steve, why?
Yeah, tell us why.
Anil Kupala, the man in question, claims that witnessing his wife's cesarean section in 2018 led to severe mental distress and ultimately the breakdown of his marriage. According to court documents, Kupala says that the hospital breached a duty of care owed to him as he was encouraged or permitted to observe the delivery that involved seeing his wife's internal organs and blood. The consequent emotional toll, he alleges, was so severe that it led to a quote-unquote psychotic illness and marital collapse. Kupala, who represented himself in court, was also seeking an unprecedented $1 billion in damages.
If
You're a
he
little bitch
wins,
to say
I'm
that.
suing everybody in my gynecology rotation because we're dramatic.
Yeah, I saw some things I didn't need to see.
But I
like,
love
oh my
things I don't
gosh.
want to see.
like
That is so
I
dramatic.
get that a C-section is not child's play. Not child's
Birth
play,
is not child's play.
Birth is not child's play for anyone. But dude, come on.
What a little bitch. Like,
$1 billion. Jeffrey,
I cannot.
like, how do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, I've seen a live birth.
you've seen.
I
I was
was
about to say.
holding up the bitch's leg, and I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So
Really?
yeah. I mean, I thought I was like that in that moment. I was like, dude, I fucking could do this for a living. Like, because that was just, to me, it was like the fucking moment of, I could be a midwife. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, oh my God, the miracle of fucking life. Like, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, there
Well.
was that miracle point, but the rest of it, it's a baptism and piss and poop and blood.
Oh, I didn't see none of that bothers you.
Sounds like a Friday night for me.
Oh, we know, girl. We know.
We know, girl. We know. But look, I don't know. I'd be
Typical
trouble.
fucking Tuesday night for Dakota.
I want $1 billion if I ever have to witness that kind of shit. Like,
I
being
like
dramatic,
surgery.
though.
Surgery's cleaner.
I know, but
Yeah,
there's something to be
true.
said about looking at you like, oh, my beautiful wife. There's her, there's her internal organs. That's cute. That's cute. Just that's why they've got the sheet, isn't it? That's why they got the sheet. You look up this end,
I would think that. I mean, I never worked other than my nursing school experience in gynecology or obstetrics, but I would think that that would be optional. That you would not have.
I think it would be
expected
optional
to be
too, and if it
present
wasn't
and
optional,
observe it.
you would do the absolutely fabulous and look through your tiny telescope.
You could stand at the shoulders
oh,
and
I
not
can see it.
anything.
Yeah.
There's
Sit
plenty
hot-
of dads
just
who
sit with
stand
your
at
back
the
to it.
shoulders and just look at the
He
sheet.
could have chose not to look.
Yeah. Exactly.
He
We
could
are
have made
glad
a
you
lot of
chose-
fucking choices.
Yeah, we are glad you chose to look at us today. So we thank you. We've overtime. We've made it. We've made it through the wilderness.
Looks like we made it.
Somehow we made it through, Jeffrey.
We did. Once again.
We didn't know how lost we were.
Till I
Found
saw
you.
Found you.
Found all of you. Thank you for
Found
joining us, the
all.
lovely Dakota. It's been wonderful to have you back as our
Yes.
guest. Vera and Jeff, as
Dakota!
always, you are the wind beneath my wings. And we will see you all again next week on UCR Live. Till then, keep your organs where they should be. Bye.
King of the Cousins, no show as always. Can't be bothered. Goes to hot mess. What have we done? Anybody? Cover everybody? I don't want anybody to feel left out now. Christine's got a wedding and Tim, he's only oh no, he's got 2 kidneys now.
I forgot to say Mazel, the wedding.
Oh, we did.
The wedding is coming up. It'll be happening. It'll be happened by next week, right?
Dinner tonight, right?
Yeah. So
Tomorrow.
congratulations to the lovely couple. I'm sure hopefully we'll hear all about it quite soon. Love you, everyone. Please don't do OnlyFans with your children.